Hello everyone! Starting today, we will explain the Logix program in detail so that everyone can use it easily. Now everyone will be able to learn how to use the program without any difficulty through videos. We can already start the explanations from the home menu. We will see the home menu in three different formats. We will explain the changes in each of them. Let's start with the first one. Here you can see the day selection. You might ask, what does the number 1 mean here? The number 1 means that if we enter 1 and press enter, the next time we log in, we will see the data for the last one day. Similarly, if we enter 7 and press enter, the next time we log in, we will see the data for the last 7 days. For example, we can see. And if we enter 0 and press enter, it will show us the data from the specified date onward. And we can choose the data also, for example, like this. We can change the year and enter, and we can see a lot of data for this date. Now, filter button. Filter button is utilized to find demanding specific data. For example, we can choose from customers, and we can choose from products, and we can filter them. Then calculate button. We can see that the calculate button functions as a refresh button. For example, if two users are working in the program simultaneously, we might not see the newly entered data in real time. However, when we click the calculate button, the data entered by the other user will also be displayed on the screen. Now, I think that this is clear for you, and now we can talk about the view of the windows. When the open button is used, only the list of data and documents in memory is displayed. Every two parts reflect on the screen by the top list button. List is above, data is below. When you open the application, the sections are opened in a view of the top list button. While using the left list button, a list of documents is displayed on the left, and the other part that inserted notes is displayed. When non-list button is used, lines that are inserted notes are simply displayed. Now let's look at the usage functions of the buttons. Firstly, new button is utilized to insert a new document or data. When new button is utilized on, cancel and save buttons activate. You can see, and then we can cancel and we can continue. The add button is used to add a new document and data. Then we can again cancel and continue. Existing documents and data are edited with the edit button, and we can again cancel and continue. And the document or data is selected and deleted completely from the table by the delete button. We can see this. Are you sure to delete? We can choose yes or no. And if data is used in the documents, application doesn't allow data for deleting. Then, newly created edited data and documents are added to the list with the save button. Cancel button is used to cancel the operation that you don't want to be saved when you are working on documents and data. Cancel and save buttons are passive during operations. You can see. While the operations cancel and save buttons activate from the main buttons, but the new add and edit buttons are passive. For example, when we choose this, they are active, and we can cancel these. They are active, they are passive. Now we will explain sub-operations button. Sub-operations button is used to move on the next operation, to the next document. And then print. We can choose top list from this. And standard report documents data forms are printed by print button. For example, we can choose some of them and we can print. We can see some kind of thing. Then close and continue. Reports turn to PDF format by preview button. For example, we can choose again and preview. We can see like this. Then close print preview. And we can use also refresh button once to reflect the invisible data. And then reports documents data are obtained by export button in Excel, text, HTML, XML document format. We can see. Now we can talk about the parameters of windows. When the auto width button is active, the view size of the list is adjusted to fit the screen. For example, choose this. Like this. This is fit the size of screen. Then the group by box button change the forms of the documents and reports. With the group by box button, for example, like this postcode, and this can be again like this. Here we can select what we want and apply it accordingly in group by box. In the column summary button displays the quantity amount total summary that in columns in the documents and reports. For example, summary. We can see all the summary in this. Then the filter row button allows to filter for the columns. When we click filter row, a row appears at the top and allowing us to filter the data. For example, driver, amount, postcode for filtering. When clicking on the filter box, we can see this customize. We can click the customize button in this section and select the desired option and apply the filter. For example, add group and add condition and something like this. And the auto new button is used to automatically open a new document or data after save. And finally, we can explain close and close all buttons. Close button, close the active window. Close all button is utilized for closing of all open windows. For example, we can choose, for example, choose, and we close all documents. Now we can take a look at the slightly different second home menu. To do this, we navigate from the report section to the product balance section. And here the time selection is slightly different. In the time interval section, you can select daily, weekly, yearly, monthly, or an exact date. In the reports, we can choose daily, monthly, or yearly intervals. For example, if we select monthly, the data for the entire month will be displayed, or weekly you can see, or daily you can see, something like that. Then this part is clear for you: filter, calculate, and all of them. And here we can see different options compared to the previous menu. One of them is the column list. When we click this, we can hide the columns we don't want to see. Something like this. We can choose this, and like this. Feel free to remove columns that are not deemed necessary. However, it is strongly advised that some columns must remain for you. Multi-thread allows us to continue working in the program without waiting when we add data. Sometimes when we add data, the program makes us wait and we can't proceed with our work. However, with multi-thread, after a single click, we can continue working on the program without any interruption. Then, pivot view. Pivot view is utilized to change the standard form of reports. We can view certain data separately in the table. For example, something like this. We can make all things we want. And finally, import report button is utilized to reflect for the last print form of the report. And the third menu looks like this. We have already explained everything here, but we wanted to show it because it is designed in different style compared to others. For example, we cannot see time interval, for example. With this, we like to conclude the video. We hope the video was useful for everyone and that the home menu is now fully clear to all. And thank you for watching. We can explain all things in our other videos. For now, bye bye.